likes money in the bank. I do, right? That is how I see offers. Offers are exactly that for sellers, right? They're 100% money in the bank because you have your house on the market and it's not sold yet and you get that offer. That means money in the bank, right? So we are going over 179 ways agents who are realtors are worth every penny of their compensation, right? It's no longer commissions, it's compensation. Just a reminder, we've been working through this. It's provided by the National Association of Realtors, and we've been working through this the entire, gosh, I think we've gone through 4 episodes, right? We're on like episode, I don't know, 100 or something, geez. And we are going to jump right into 109. Receive and review all offers to purchase contracts submitted by buyer's agents. Right? Okay, look. 110, I'm going to read you these and then I'm going to tell you how we actually do it. 110, evaluate offers and prepare a net sheet for the owner for comparison purposes. 111, explain merits and weaknesses of each offer to sellers. 112, contact the buyer's agent to review buyer's qualifications and discuss the offer. 113, deliver seller's disclosures to buyer upon request and prior to offer if possible, and upload to the local MLS broker marketplace additional documents at time of listing. And then 114, confirm buyer is pre-qualified by calling the loan offers. And then loan officer. 115, obtain buyer's pre-qualification letter from loan officer if not submitted with the offer. 116, negotiate all offers per seller's direction on seller's behalf, set time limit for loan approval and closing. 117, prepare and convey counteroffers, acceptance, or amendments to buyer's agents. 118, create Excel spreadsheets for easy review on multiple bids. And 119, email or send copies of the contract and all addendums to the closing attorney or title company. And 120, when offer to purchase contract is accepted, deliver to buyer's agents. All right, so here's the general breakdown of how Lori Alvarez and team does this over at Real Estate Resolved, right? We receive offers from the agents. We upload the offers into a Google Drive file for our sellers to review. We itemize them. We put together a worksheet for them to review, and then we respond accordingly to the offers. And we talk with our sellers to see what their preference is for how they want to move forward with offers. Every seller is different. We make recommendations upon the experience of 20 years of real estate wisdom that we've been doing here, about 20 years, right? And we do make recommendations to the seller. Also, all of our offers are submitted to a very specific email because I learned early on in this business, if I used my general email to receive offers, it was easily overlooked. Whereas an offer email, all offers go to make us an offer at lorialvarez.net and never overlooked because the only thing that goes there is offers and then easily uploaded for our sellers to review. And then we put together counter offers subject to what our seller asks us to do. And we send those back to the buyer's agents. We do speak with the lenders. We have some great lenders out there, and we encourage those telephone calls from the lenders. We will not submit an offer to our seller for review if it is an incomplete package. And that means if they're going to do a loan, the agent needs to include it. We will notify the agent that it wasn't included and ask the agent to do their part and get that right back to us. So we do all of that, and we are hardcore negotiators with the buyers. and the buyer's agent, we do our best to protect and achieve what our seller's looking for in a win-win fashion. And we also have this amazing app in the back end of our systems here at Real Estate Resolved that allows for us to upload our offers and measure our offers within the system to help our sellers make a more informed decision. It's a beautiful system, right? And then we do, once everyone has said yes and signed on the dotted line, we do go ahead and send that out to all parties, including the lender and the buyer's agent, and we get escrow opened. So, congratulations, money in the bank once you open escrow, or should I say almost, because now we got to get through escrow. And so we're going to move right on into contracts, the part of the contracts business that we do here over at Real Estate Resolved as your realtor of choice, right? 121, record and promptly deposit buyer's earnest money deposit in the escrow account. Number 122, we disseminate under contract showing restrictions as seller requests. So we input it into the MLS, make the notation that the property is under contract. 123, we deliver copies of fully signed offer to purchase contract to the seller so that the seller also has a copy. 124, we deliver copies of offer to purchase contract to the lender. We make sure the lender gets it as well. 125, we provide copies of the signed offer to the purchase contract for the office file. Everything we give to everyone else, our office needs as well, so that we're compliant with the Department of Real Estate. 126, we advise the seller of additional offers submitted between contract and closing. Once you accept an offer, there is no other offers being accepted except they can be considered and accepted in the sense of a backup offer. What else do we have here? 127, we changed the status in the local MLS broker marketplace to sell pending. So you're going to ask me, what is active under contract? What is pending? What is canceled? What is withdrawn? What is sold? What is active? They are all uh, they're all the process within an offer being accepted and a property coming on market to closing, right? And when it's active under contract, that generally should mean that the contingencies in the contract have not been removed and the buyer is still doing their due diligence and their investigations to be sure they want to move forward with the close, right? And then once it's pending, should mean, in my world, all contingencies are removed and we're moving to a close of escrow. There should be no reason why we're falling out of escrow, though it can happen. 128, update transaction management program to show sale pending. 129, provide credit report information to the seller if property will be seller financed. We actually would do that in the beginning. That information would be provided in the beginning. We would let the seller know what the credit scores are. We don't actually review their credit reports. We see their underwriting approval. And then 130, assist buyer with obtaining financing if applicable and follow up as necessary. So if we're representing the buyer, we definitely help them with that. If we're representing the seller, we would help the buyer's agent to be sure the buyer has appropriate financing, and we check in regularly to see how things are coming. Let's see, 131, coordinate with the lender on discount points being locked in with dates. So that's going to be all between the lender and the buyer. Us agents, we will check in on that to make sure it looks like we're in line and the timelines are making great sense. right? And then we jump into the inspections aspect of the contract. So 132, we deliver unrecorded property information to buyer. We also order a septic inspection if there is a septic system on the property. 135, we deliver a copy of that septic system report to the lender and the buyer. And then, of course, if there's a well flow test report, we make sure that gets out to all parties, buyer, lender, property listing file. We verify that termite inspection has been ordered. We verify if a mold inspection is ordered and if required, if someone's wanting it. I have a buyer right now who's very curious about mold, and I've suggested to her she might consider doing air spores test to see if there's any mold in the house. 139, confirm verifications of the deposit and buyer's employment have been returned. And then 140, follow the loan process through to the underwriter. 141, add the lender and other vendors to your management program so agents, buyers, and sellers can track the sale of the progress. 142, contact the lender weekly to ensure processing is on track. We are checking in every Monday with our lenders. And then if there's a pivotal time point in the transaction, like it's the 17-day loan contingency removal time, we're checking back in on that date. We're not just waiting for Monday to come around. We're checking in regularly, but we are doing a complete update every Monday, right? And then 143, relay final approval of buyer's loan application to the seller. We give all that information. You know, there's so much going on with real estate these days, and we just keep looking at it and we go, oh my goodness, interest rates are coming down, everything looks better. There's just what should I do? How should I do real estate? What's the best thing to do? And so I would encourage you to check out episode number 10 of my podcast. Should I do a pre-listing home inspection? We just did one on another property, and I am so glad we did, because it really has helped inform the seller of exactly what they're selling, and our buyers will be happy to receive it. So as a buyer, I'm curious, would you still want to do a home inspection or not? Go check out episode number 10. Should I do a pre-listing home inspection?